Hey, are you the new transfer? Yeah, you look just like your file photo. Welcome to Stillwater Correctional Center. Stillwater plays host to some of the world's most dangerous, superpowered individuals, including notorious criminals known the world over. Because of their power, special precautions must be taken to secure the 58 inmates held here. Now I will show you around the prison and... Okay, I think that's enough of an introduction. Let me show you around. Yeah, that's me. Mind maze. Not the most creative, but hey, it was good enough for the press to eat it up. Now don't you go running for the hills just yet. I'm not on the loose. I'm actually the warden of this facility. Got my photo up on the wall and everything. Yep, I'm reformed now. That's what they tell me, at least. Come on, let's get going. It's almost time for chow, and that's my favorite part of the day. And here we are, the place where you'll be spending most of your days. The glorious cell block A. It's pretty standard. 4 walls, bars on the windows, and a whole bunch of freeloaders living off your tax dollars. No, they're harmless. Mostly harmless. That guy over there can shoot lasers from his eyes, but he's actually really well behaved. A model prisoner, really. Hey, Joe. Wish we had more like him. Or maybe not. He really doesn't belong here. He was running a chop shop, cutting up stolen cars using his laser vision and selling the parts on the cheap. But when they busted him, he was immediately moved here because of what he might do someday. Good eye. Yeah, we let them have spray paints and other art supplies. Keeps them out of trouble. Nah, all the guys and gals on this level are here for non-violent offenses. Like theft, or arson, or defacing public property. You're kidding, right? No, they ain't getting high on paint fumes. Not for lack of trying, though. Because they're illusions. Cheese and crackers, and here I was thinking you were the sort to put 2 and 2 together. Turns out you came away with 5. Alright, let me break it down for you. The spray paint? It's an illusion. The canisters it comes in, also an illusion. And all that modern art covering the concrete wall over there. I can make it vanish with a snap of my fingers. Not that I do that. Wouldn't want to cause a riot. Nah, no effort at all. Back when I was on the outside, I could keep a whole city captive with my illusions. Made getting away from the cops a lot easier when I could project a traffic jam or 2 in their way. But that's in the past. You look bored. Or maybe confused. Let's move on to our next stop. Yep, the elevator to your left. Nah, you don't need to push the button. I run a tight ship. It should be coming up in 3, 2... Right on cue. Come on, let's go. Don't dally now. What do you think of the music? I picked it myself. I feel it's very appropriate for a prison. Next stop, cell block B. This way to the violent offenders wing. No, you don't need to take any precautions. We keep everyone here on ice. Not really dead, but oh well, you'll see soon enough. Yep, that's him. Burned down half a city block before he was taken down. No, he just stares at the ceiling all day. Oh, I bet the voice that got him would have liked to give him a lobotomy or 7. But no, big boy here is kept restrained entirely through the power of the mind. My mind, to be precise. Right now he's, let's see, being tormented by the zombified remains of his victims' burned corpses. It's easy, actually. You may be surprised to hear this, but I'm not a creative genius or a sadistic bastard. All I do is reach into their soft gray matter and see what torments them in their dreams. And then it becomes real. For them, anyway. Oh, her? Yeah, she's a problem. Electrocuted every single one of her victims as some sort of elaborate revenge plot against the utility companies. And then she went after their families. I heard they lost a couple squads trying to take her down. Almost had to call in the big guns. You know, supers, the capes, the boys in spandex. Nah, she's just asleep. Can't do nothing to someone with a clear conscience. Lucky her. Come on, let's keep going. We're almost at our next stop. Fancy, right? When I saw the blueprint for these things, I could scarcely believe it. Blast doors, time locks, 15 interlocking deadbolts. I don't know why they bother with them. It's not like anyone's ever getting out. Ready to meet some of the heavy hitters? Yeah, that's the usual reaction. Over there, you might recognize a familiar face. Ooh, yeah, that's them all right. Mm-hmm. Smiling. That's the way I like them. Some brains are a little too strong or a little too insane to be completely fooled by my powers. With enough willpower, it's possible to crack through the illusion. And that's why I have to make sure they're not interested in trying. Easy. The thing about hardened criminals is they're people, just like you and me. Or maybe just me. They want what everybody wants. To live out their dreams. Each of the inmates in C Block lives in their own handcrafted fantasy world. Everything they could ever want and just enough challenge to make sure they don't get bored. Hey, do you like video games? I've gotten very good at projecting video games for the staff to play during their downtime. I promise they'll be everything you ever imagined. Like VR, but better. Nah, I don't play any myself. I used to, though. Back before I had this job. See, in order to create the rich fantasy world that these guests require, it means I have to peer into their minds and see exactly what makes them tick. Everything from their most innocent daydreams all the way down to their darkest desires. No, I can't tell you about them. Not if you want to sleep at night. Not if I want to sleep at night. Hey, let's get a move on. There's only one more stop and then it's Chow City. Hold up. I need to give you a warning before we step into the cell at the end of this corridor. No, you'll be fine. I just don't want you getting the wrong idea. When I open the door, don't do anything stupid, okay? Any questions? Yes, that's me in the chair. Yes, I am chained to the wall. Yes, all those cameras are pointed at me. No, I was actually the warden of this place. Against my will. It's not as long a story as you might think. I was a bad guy. I did bad things. I used my powers for villainy and now I'm paying the price. That about sums it all up. It doesn't matter. I'm serving my sentence. Yeah, the me you're talking to now is an illusion too. Pretty convincing, right? Fools all the inmates at least. So, I think it's time I tell you what you've been hired to do. It's simple. You patrol the grounds, pick up litter, break up the arguments in cell block A. Got it? Oh, and one more thing. They want you to put a bullet in my brain if I try to escape. Hey, shut up and listen closely. If those cameras see you showing even a shred of sympathy toward me, you can kiss this sweet gig goodbye. Don't worry, you won't have to pull the trigger. I'll stay right here where I belong. As long as they have her. Oh, my daughter. They got her locked up in a safe house. Somewhere. It's not that bad. They let me see her every now and then. On a screen, anyway. To prove she's still alive and unharmed. And she'll stay safe as long as I keep this place running. And hey, maybe after I've served my time and if they ever find a way to cure me of my powers, they'll even let me out of here so I can see her in person. Maybe. So, that's the end of your orientation. Everything's an illusion, everyone's dangerous, and you're the one who's supposed to keep the Warden under control. Anything else I can answer for you? Yeah, I can do that for you. Take it all in. The real prison in all its glory. Without my illusions to spring it up. I don't know. It's some sort of government warehouse they built back in the 70s or something. Nothing but plywood and steel beams. Everything else you saw, the elevator, the concrete walls, even the sniper towers, that's all my doing. Keeps the costs down, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's cell block A over there, and there's B and C. The lines of tape on the floor help me remember where everything's supposed to be. And the elevator, that's the big red square there in the center. While you were standing in it, I was putting together the illusion for the other levels in your mind. Usually I leave them off since it's not like any of those catatonics notice. Saves me some effort. Nah, none of the others will notice anything different. I've got a pretty good control over them. You can still see me, right? The illusory me, I mean. I can turn each of the illusions on and off for each inmate and guard at will. Look, I get it's a lot to take in, but it's almost chow time. And if we're still talking, they won't start serving. So let's hurry this up, okay? Go meet up with your fellow guards over in the staff room in the green rectangle over there. They'll take you over to the chow hall where you can grab yourself some grub. And while you're there, I'll flip the illusions back on for you. This place looks a whole lot nicer with them on. Nah, one of the other guys will bring me my meal when they get around to checking the IV drips for B and C block. Don't worry about it. Wait, there's one more thing. What's your favorite food? Yeah, I'm serious. Listen, it's your first day here, right? I can make your meal extra special. Even if I can't fake the nutritional value of the slop they serve here, I can fix the flavors. Most of the time, everyone gets the same thing, so it's less effort for me to make up the menu, but I can do special requests for special occasions. So, what's your pleasure? Steak? Lobster? Caviar? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Don't expect it every day, though. Oh, and hey, before you go, try to enjoy your time here, okay? Remember, it's all in your head. Or, more accurately, my head. But bye now.